opposition NDC is raising concerns about the integrity of the Electoral Commission heading into the December polls after the EC admitted some of their biometric verification devices were stolen. The party is demanding immediate and decisive action from the Electoral Commission, emphasizing the NDC will not accept nothing less than a full restoration of total security for all EC logistical equipment, a thorough investigation, and a complete accountability. Here's the party's General Secretary, Fifi Kwete.
It's fought tirelessly to establish. The lackadaisical attitude and dismissive responses from the Electoral Commission officials in the face of such a breach are unacceptable and insult the very intelligence of every Ghanaian. We demand immediate and decisive action from the Electoral Commission. The time for excuses is over. The time for transparency, accountability, and rectification is now. Ghana is watching, and the world is watching. The integrity of our elections and the future of our democracy hang in the balance. Let us be clear. We would accept nothing less than a full restoration of total security for all EC logistical equipment for the upcoming elections, a thorough investigation, and a complete accountability. Anything short of this represents an affront to our nation's future. We are gathered here today not just to express our outrage, but to ignite a collective demand for immediate and sweeping corrective action, and it must act now. Now, before we discuss the substantive issues, I want to publicly appreciate the patriotic Ghanaian whistleblowers across various sectors who continue to provide the NDC with vital information about the blatant aberrations that are going on, the abuse of power, and the organized thievery within the public sector under the non-performing Akufo-Addo Bawumia government. We all know how this non-performing and incompetent NPP government has inflicted unprecedented hardship on our people, with staggering levels of unemployment, high inflation, a dislodged exchange rate, highs in transportation fares, and fuel prices. Excruciating.
Fifi Kwete also questioned why the Electoral Commission did not immediately communicate to political parties and the general public about the missing devices, describing the EC as grossly disrespecting and being dishonest with its major stakeholders.
It is unsurprising to the NDC, and we believe to many decent-minded Ghanaians, that significant component of the biometric voter registration, BVR kits, could be stolen at the headquarters of the Electoral Commission of Ghana under lock with CCTV surveillance. We wish to emphasize that but for the vigilance of a courageous whistleblower who alerted the NDC and the subsequent probing by our parliamentarians in Parliament, the shocking thefts of crucial biometric equipment at the EC's heavily surveilled headquarters would have remained shrouded in secrecy. This raises deeply troubling questions. Why did the Electoral Commission not disclose this significant breach of security? What prevented them from being upfront with the political parties, the Ghanaian public, and our development partners about such a critical incident? How can we trust an institution tasked with safeguarding the sanctity of our electoral process when it conceals such vital information? Is this not indicative of a lack of goodwill, or perhaps something even more sinister? Does the EC not owe the very stakeholders it serves, the citizens of Ghana, complete transparency and accountability? As the situation stands, there is a startling absence of verifiable evidence that this theft was even reported to the national security or the police, as claimed by the Electoral Commission. No transparency and no respect for the stakeholders. One must ask, why the silence?